PRA Company Realtors. Today we have our Vice President of Sales, Amber Taylor, that's with us today. We just wanted to ask her a few questions about her real estate practice. Amber, it's always a pleasure to see you.
You as well.
Looking
Thank
so
you.
lovely today,
Thank
I
you
must
for
say.
having me today.
I love those shoes of
Oh,
yours.
well, thank
They
you.
are so wonderful. Tell me, Amber, how long have you been in real estate?
Going on 6 years.
Okay, it's been quite some time.
Yes.
Amazing journey.
A great journey of evolution.
And how many real estate brokerage firms have you been a part of?
I've been with 5 different firms so far.
You have been with 5.
Yeah.
So you've seen quite a bit.
I have. I've seen a lot of different structures as they go.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
wow. Tell us a little bit about your experience and what you've seen as you went through your time in real estate this far.
Sure. Well, what I've seen with the larger institutions is that they are wired to funnel money to the very top of the institution and oftentimes forget about the agents themselves that are at the bottom, that are the lifeblood of the organization. Here at PRA, we put our people in the forefront and respect them as such. We don't have a large ladder, corporate ladder that people are having to climb to get to the top, and there's no money being funneled to executives that aren't actually involved in the real estate business from the day to day.
Wow, what a way to put that. I see how you feel about that. Amber, would you tell me, how long have you been with PRA Company Realtors?
It's been 2 great years with PRA.
Almost about practically a good portion of the time you've been in the industry.
Very, very much so, yes, and it's nice and refreshing to be with a small firm that is just localized, not a major chain. Kind of like sitting down at a restaurant and it's a mom and pop operation. You know, every meal they make is from the heart.
That's
just
good.
like every transaction we do here at PRA.
That's wonderful. What are some of the changes in your real estate practice that you've seen since you've been with PRA?
I would say the market has softened very much regarding mortgages and the regular consumer market. I was immersed in investment sales and rentals in the beginning of my real estate career. It was practically all that was available to do. We had a large amount of cash buyers coming from out of the country to invest in the foreclosure market, which was a much bigger market than we have now. Our distressed property market has dried up quite a bit over the past few years, as you've seen.
Yes.
So now we have a market composed of consumers getting mortgages to buy homes, which is a great thing, and
Sure.
I've evolved to that and been able to see that. It's very much a seller's market. When it was an investment and renters market, I helped investors and I helped renters. Now that it's a seller's market, I list property and I sell those listings.
That's wonderful. Tell me, Amber, what do you feel are some of the changes that have benefit your buyers and sellers today?
Some of the changes are a looser mortgage market where regular consumers are able to procure a mortgage
Yes.
in a decent time frame. It's not just investors trying to get to the very least amount a seller will take. Sellers are able to sell properties now at full retail value. We are in quite the inventory crunch because during the time investors were a huge portion of the market, they bought up all the property,
Right.
are currently sitting on that property. So we have a big investment crunch. Right now, we are at a time where we've sold more properties this year, or just as much as 2007,
Yes, yes, yes.
which is amazing.
That's so true.
You know, we are in sort of a second wave right now, but we've had a steady increase, appreciation of properties.
Absolutely.
So it's not the boom that it was in 2007 where it was a ridiculous amount of appreciation over a short amount of time. We've slowly climbed back up.
That's
And
right.
I'm really happy to see the market where people are able to get something out of their investments. And it's not just the big time investors that have billion-dollar portfolios. It's the regular people out there that work hard every day.
That's so true. The mainstream, I call it.
Right.
Amber, we are so fortunate to have you on board with us. We really appreciate it. And you know your stuff. We really admire that.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you.
We want to cap things off by asking you one last question. Amber.
Sure.
What do you feel is the future or the projections for your real estate practice here at PRA Company Realtors?
I feel the Market will make some adjustments. We can't stay at the interest rates as low as they are now.
Sure.
So I would definitely say to buyers to borrow now.
Yes.
And I would say to sellers, you may want to consider selling now. There's more buyers out there than ever. We may experience an increase in millennial purchases.
Oh, of course.
In the next 5 years, I anticipate millennials like myself will
Yes.
be growing young families and
Yes.
will want to start to move out of the urban areas into the suburbs, where we have millennials in downtown Fort Lauderdale currently renting property at $2 per square foot, which is an all-time high. We are one of the most expensive cities to lease in as it stands. And they'll be purchasing properties and they'll be able to comfortably pay for that mortgage. We will experience a very large boom when that time comes, and that will be something to prepare for starting today,
Absolutely.
starting yesterday,
Yes.
to get to that millennial market, because we've yet to be able to track millennial purchasing behaviors.
Right.
And we don't know yet what kind of purchasers they will be.
Right.
But we do know that they're much more mindful of their spending than previous generations. So
Absolutely.
I think that's the next big thing in the market. I think that's the next big boom. With that, I anticipate a decrease in the prices of rentals, because we will have a large inventory of rentals left after millennials have all left the urban areas and purchased a home.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So that's my prediction as it stands today. Yeah.
Well, we are so grateful that you're here. We thank you so much for coming and
Very
taking the
welcome.
time. We value everything, and as our Vice President in Sales, we just love it. Mwah! Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Paul Atkinson, PRA and Company Realtors, broker and CEO, with our Vice President of Sale, Amber Taylor.